I got a question for you guys. Do you think
Uh-oh.
for all of you, yeah, I think Abu American knows what it's gonna be. Do you think Jesus had a game?
I do.
Absolutely.
I think he was the most attractive man who ever lived. When I say attractive, I don't necessarily mean physical. I mean women were attracted to him because, I mean, number one, he was a celebrity, so he had tons of followers. But he looked at them in a way probably that no man had ever looked at them because he wasn't just looking at them like a piece of meat, right? And they felt that. So I know for me, when I was a player, I had a lot of girls, and a lot of girls wanted me. But when I actually became like a Christ follower, and I was actually trying to save sex for marriage, it was like, man, so many women they all wanted to marry me because they were like, oh, like a guy that's not trying to screw me. Like it was a completely different level now. So I think, yeah, Jesus was that to the nth degree. I think he, I'm sure he had women scratching at his tent trying to come in. I'm sure. I'm 100% sure about that. Yeah, he was the most attractive man who's ever lived.
I'll definitely say that I don't think anyone had more social acumen than him at the time. That's what I'll say for sure.
Well, I say this. I think Jesus definitely had game, but I also think people missed a lot of the game Jesus was dropping, to be honest, because, Jesus was like, I'm the light, I'm the way. And I think people looked at it as him saying, look at me. Whereas he was saying, I'm just like y'all, meaning we're all connected in this light. We're all the same. We all God. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I think that when most people, miss that that lesson, they believe in the separateness of, each other, of us, which is what I was talking about with the material world, of thinking that this is why people will hate someone who is different than them, because they don't realize that in order for them to exist and have their identity, there has to be the other person on the other side who exists. That's the opposite. This is why, they say love your enemy, because you need your enemy. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can't understand yourself unless you understand the enemy. Like, it's just like somebody saying, well, if I say what is cold, they know what cold is based on knowing what hot is. It's the duality. You see what I'm saying? So I think that Jesus had a lot of game that he was dropping. But I think some people, like a lot of people, I think, miss it, and they're looking like at Jesus as, let me worship him, instead of looking at Jesus as, oh, Jesus taught me the lesson to show that we're connected. That's how I look at it.
So who was the guy who was in the desert for 40 days, 40 nights? Who was that guy?
That was
Talking about,
Yeshua.
oh, yeah,
What's the name?
I think he's talking
Yeshua.
about Jesus. Yeah, Jesus.
Oh,
Jesus
it
was,
was Jesus. He was
yeah,
day
unless you,
gaming and night gaming for 40 days and 40 nights.
He say Jesus is the first pickup artist.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey,
Anyway,
Jesus gave us the parable of the 10 virgins, I mean, where he's got, he describes that's exactly what the relationship is he's the one bridegroom, and he's got ten virgins coming to him, and he marries five of them and sends the other five away for being foolish and not being ready for him, So, I mean, if that's not game, I don't know what is. That's why they nailed him to the cross. They was playing. They was like, Jesus is.
he was the game lord. Anyway, Eddie, I'm just going crazy here.
Now,
yeah,
I just want to say, man, I appreciate this, man. This was cool, man. This is like a cool, like, what I'm saying, discussion. I wouldn't even call it a debate. I feel like it's a discussion, because
yeah.
I
No,
I learn. This is the thing. I learn a lot every time I do these things. You know what I'm saying? Because it always reminds me that people have different thoughts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it gives me something to think about that I might not have known or looked at or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And just give me a different perspective. So I appreciate y'all
You're
learning.
already a winner, Mr. Lucario. If you come in any debate or a discussion with that attitude, I tell my guys in the coaching group all the time: clarity over agreement, all the
Right.
time. Because if you come in with
Exactly.
a mindset of hey, I'm trying to understand somebody
Mm,
versus just trying to push my point without having a mind to learn myself,
right.
then already you've already kind of limited your own capabilities of what you can accomplish and gain from having the interaction with somebody else.
Mm.
So no, I appreciate all the men on here, for us being able to come in here and again have this discussion, and that's how we learn, that's how we grow, it's how we evolve. And so no, absolutely,
Mm.
God
Definitely
bless you
interesting
all.
conversation. I've never met a person with your positions. Never. So it was interesting to say the least.
Interesting occupations.
Don't anybody think I'm mad or anything. I think Mr. Lucario knows more than anybody else. Maybe you guys do.
Listen, I'm stealing your line. That occupied pussy. Oh, that's gonna be my next line. I'm
got
telling
a
you.
lot, man.
I'm gonna give you credit though. I'm gonna be like, yo,
He
got a
goes
lot
from
of
Poland.
right there.
But I speak emphatically, obviously, the classic loud black guy. I'm not angry or anything. I don't have anything against you, Lucario. I just think, I disagree with your ideas vehemently, but
Oh no, I love it.
you seem like a cool dude,
that's always
man.
the
You seem
best.
like all right guy, man. So yeah.
God damn. Well, this is being interesting.